But for Brendan and Sarah, it's now time for the pointless final. That's a lovely outcome. Congratulations, Brendan and Sarah. You've seen off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win the pointless jackpot, and at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,250. Well, we just have to win it for you. What do you want to see come up? That's the issue.
Well, Friends.
Yeah, Friends. I'd like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Yeah, Star Trek would be good too. Yeah.
Okay.
Just not history.
Just not history.
Not history.
Okay, well, let's see what the choices are for today. There'll be 4 of them, as ever. We can offer you Acting Nights, 2020 Grand Slam Tennis, Mercury prize-winning rap albums, The Roosevelts. What do we think?
Grand Slam Tennis is not for me, really.
It's not amazing.
Mercury prize-winning rap albums, I've never heard one in my life, so that's not going to work. And The Roosevelts, well, I only know the basics, so it looks like Acting Nights. Yeah.
Would it be?
I guess so. Acting Nights.
Acting Nights it is.
Okay, very best of luck. We're looking for any feature film made for cinema release up to November 2020, please, starring one of these 3. Please, any John Hurt film, any Derek Jacobi film, or any Michael Gambon film, please. So, according to IMDb, any film starring one of those 3 gentlemen. Very best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. As always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot of £1,250 is for just one of those answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Well, yeah, well, John Hurt was an alien, but I think that would be too high. He was also one of the doctors, but that doesn't help us. So, Derek Jacobi was... so Michael Gambon was in the Harry Potter movies. So if we've said a random Harry Potter movie, because I always think of Michael Gambon as in as Dennis Potter things. So,
you say Alien as a backup.
what we could do?
Alien 2? Is it Alien 2?
No, he died in Alien 1. So. Well, Michael Gambon will go for a random Harry Potter one. We should say something like Harry Potter and
Deathly Hallows 2?
Yeah, he's in all of them. He started in Prisoner of Azkaban. So, Derek Jacobi, all of his films are just suddenly gone blank in my mind.
10 seconds left.
And John Hurt, he was in the Stanley Kubrick movie, but I can't remember.
Okay, that, I'm afraid, is your time up. Let's have your 3 answers. What can you give me?
Okay, so with John Hurt, we're going to say Alien.
Alien, okay.
With Michael Gambon, I think we're going to choose 2 Harry Potters, because people might have said Harry Potters, but maybe not all of them. So we'll start with his first, which was Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
And we'll say Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Okay, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Okay, of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer, do you think?
I'd probably say...
Prisoner of Azkaban?
Okay, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban we put last.
Yeah.
Least likely to be pointless.
Alien,
and then Deathly Hallows Part 1 goes into the middle. Okay, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We've got Alien, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. There we are. Well, 3 answers on the board. If any one of those turns out to be pointless, £1,250 will be yours. What would you like to do with that? Brendan, I'm going to ask you first.
I'd probably take it out in fivers and throw it around the room and get very excited about it, probably.
Very nice indeed. That's a perfectly good thing to do. Then obviously you'd have to go and pick them all up again.
And originally I thought pound coins, but then I think that would hurt.
I think and you might lose some. You don't want that. Yeah. Sarah, what about you?
I think it's been a long time, really, since we've had a holiday. So it would be lovely to take our girls on holiday.
Very lovely. Okay, well, very, very best of luck. Let's hope one of these answers wins it for you. Alien's your first answer. In this case, we're looking for John Hurt films. Let's see if it's pointless for £1,250. Alien. Well, it's right. No surprise there. John Hurt very much in Alien, unequivocally. And down we go with Alien through the teens to 14. There we are. 14 for 8. It always a bit of a place filler, Alien, if we're honest. So let's move on to more exciting territory. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 is your next answer. We are now looking for Michael Gambon films. Let's find out how many of our 100 people said it for £1,250. Might it be pointless? Well, Alien took us down to 14. Let's see where Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 takes us. Down we go through the teens, past 14, into single figures, still going down, still going down. 1. Very exciting. Very, very close. We're within touching distance of £1,250. Can you win it with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? Can that be pointless? It's right. Are we down to 14 with your first answer? Down to 1 with your second. Into single figures, still going down with their Prisoner of Azkaban to 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you took a very, very close there. I'm afraid, though, you didn't manage to find the all-important pointless answer, so I'm afraid you don't win today's jackpot, but you've been fabulous right the way through every show you've been in. It's been such a pleasure having you here, and you get to take home a pointless trophy each. So there we are, in recognition of how well you've done. So well done.
Really unlucky there. I mean, listen, you went for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. You might have gone out on a limb and gone for Part 2, because that was a pointless answer. We would have seen you taking the money.
I said Part 2.
Also, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince was a pointless answer for Michael Gambon. Also, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire was a pointless answer for Michael Gambon. Now, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 would have been a pointless answer for John Hurt, who is in that. So, how much closer can you get to a pointless answer? He was also a pointless answer for Deathly Hallows Part 2 and a pointless answer for Philosopher's Stone, John Hurt, as well.
Wow.
So loads of Harry Potter answers there. Just you've managed to very cleverly avoid all of them. You weaved your way around them, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. Now, John Hurt, let's take a look at some pointless answers. There's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. An Englishman in New York was a pointless answer. Scandal, V for Vendetta, all those films pointless apart from Elephant Man, Alien, 1984, Midnight Express, 10 Rillington Place, A Man for All Seasons, Hellboy, Hercules, King Ralph, and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Everything else a pointless answer. Let's move now on to Derek Jacobi. Some big films here as well. Gosford Park is a pointless answer. Nanny McPhee, The King's Speech, The Odessa File. He plays like the Archbishop, doesn't he, in the King's Speech? Everything pointless for Derek Jacobi apart from Gladiator, Hamlet, Cinderella, Love is the Devil. Everything else a pointless answer. Now, Michael Gambon. You'll see the Harry Potter film there straight away. Dad's Army, he's in the remake of that. Paddington and Paddington 2, he has a voice performance in both of those. A dry white season as well. Other ones that scored for him, The Cook, The Thief, his wife and her lover would have scored points. Sleepy Hollow and Layer Cake would have scored points. Judy the Baker and The King's Speech would have scored points for Michael Gambon. Michael Gambon also in a film that you were in that was
Plunkett and McLean.
Plunkett and McLean.
There we are. I was thinking of that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Very well done if you've got any of those at home, particularly those Harry Potter ones. And that's, for so many reasons, very, very unlucky.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. And thank you, Brendan and Sarah. It's been such fun having you here. I'm sorry you didn't win the jackpot today. That'll therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £2,250. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.